Porque me llamo Lido. Iniciamos.
Hola, hola. Aquí estoy otra vez, ya no me tardé tanto en salir. Es que fíjense que entrevisto a gente muy importante y buena onda y todo. Ya saben que busco temas importantes. Pero este día en especial, porque me llamo Lido, vamos a presentar a unos personajes muy importantes para nuestra ciudad. Y es Mario Chavez y Megan Chavez. Voy a hablar en español las cosas que pueda, pero tengo a mi gran amiga, para variar, Lupita Soto, y ella me va a hacer el favor de traducirme algunas cosas más complejas y todo. Ok, welcome to here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having us.
You know, I met them like 5 years ago, and Megan is a chef, and you competition with Delia, and you're so great. She's pretty, you see.
But Elazar always wins. He always beats everybody. So
He's the soup king. That's what I call him, the soup king.
He
makes the best soup, hands down.
Yes, I try. I strive to be like Elazar.
Okay, Lupita, cuando puedas estarnos... Okay, we don't... This is the show, not like a formal like me. Let me tell you something. I don't speak English very well. I love the English, but I don't speak very well because...
No problema. Yo hablo español no bien.
No bueno, no bien.
Bueno.
And you know, everybody's scared about this show because you are a very important person in the city now, and everybody tell me, hey, be careful with Mario and Megan, be careful with when you're talking with them. And I say, okay, I try, don't say bad words because it's in my soul, and I don't know when is coming the bad words, and then everybody is scared me and they say,
It's
hey,
in
you
my
don't say
soul
bad
too.
words,
I know, it's
Megan
okay,
or
it's okay.
Mario, please, you respect to them. And I say, okay, I try. And then I asked Lupita, she's a teacher from Bipsy, not a teacher, it's like a...
I'm the Spanish High Set coordinator and a math instructor for Bitsy.
Okay.
And she's a Mexican, but she speaks Spanish very well, and she has a program in Bipsy, and she's bilingual, very
So
very
you can
good.
teach us how to speak Spanish, so we can teach our fake Mexican over here, right?
You can do it. She's a great, and for that she's here
Okay, awesome.
because everybody's scared of me, but I don't scare. I love you so much, and I try.
Scared? No, be who you are.
Oh yeah, of course.
Trust me, even like walking with him every once in a while, I'm like, okay, it's gotta be, certain. But I mean, you just learn to embrace it. I don't care. It's fine. I am who I am. So.
Okay, first of all, first question. Everybody ask about the advertise in the houses.
Yes.
Chavez Shreveport.
Yes.
And I pronounce very good your last name.
Yeah, you do. Chavez.
Mario Chavez.
That's good.
Right?
That's great.
Megan Chavez.
Yes.
Es muy bien.
Yes.
Es muy
Can you
bien.
say it again?
Yes, because my problem in English, another problem is my voice and my accent. I'm Mexican and always I'm Mexican. I don't have to try Chavez or
Right.
Mario. No, Mario Chavez.
Yes.
Megan Chavez.
I have a funny story. We went to go play laser tag over in Bossier 2 weeks ago, and they kept calling the Travis family. I'm like, who are they talking about? They're like, where's the Travis family? And I was like, I think they're talking about us. I said, that's Chavez. And they're like, oh.
They heard me on the phone booking it, and they wrote down Travis. Okay.
Let me tell you Mario Chavez and Megan Chavez, okay? Like a Mexican. Okay, the first question is we can saw in a lot of houses Mario Chavez. Can you explain to us how tell you this in advertise, because it's so good.
Thank you. So, we live in a polarized society where Republicans and Democrats, they're against each other, and we live in Shreveport, Louisiana, where race plays a big part. I wanted to separate that. I wanted to remove the division. I wanted a non-political political sign. I wanted to showcase that I'm running for the city. I'm not running for a position. I have a job. I own a company. You know that. I do the point of sale systems, and I've done that for 20 years. But I care about this city. My family lives here. My business is here. I care about the people here. So I didn't want it to be Mario for mayor. I wanted to be Chavez for Shreveport. And that was one reason why I didn't want red and blue. I wanted black and white, easy to understand. I have one mission.
Exactly.
I'm running for the city of Shreveport. That's it.
Ok, ¿nos puedes traducir en español?
Claro.
Hola amigos, acuérdense que soy bien mexicana. Aquí va Lupita, mi amor, a traducirnos lo que dijo Mario.
Ok, él está diciendo que desafortunadamente en una ciudad como Shreveport, al igual que en otras ciudades, muchas veces hay esa rivalidad entre los partidos políticos como lo son los republicanos y los demócratas, y que él quería hacer un anuncio que fuera político pero a la vez no tuviese un símbolo político, que representara quién él era, pero sin tener que representar un partido en específico, una ciudad en específico, algo para el beneficio de él, porque él tiene un trabajo, pero más bien él quiere servir a un pueblo. Por eso es que su anuncio dice su apellido y la ciudad, que es para quien él quiere servir, pero no tiene, está en blanco y negro, no tiene colores, para que no pueda uno, ahora sí que tener un raciocinio de decir es republicano o es demócrata, porque él está para servir al pueblo.
Ay, qué bonito, thank you.
Okay, can you learn to talk like that? It sounds great.
Sounded great.
He'll say things and I'm like, can you say that a little slower?
Okay, Megan, how you feeling like married with this person? Because you're so important and beautiful, but he's important and handsome.
He casts
and
very,
handsome.
Thank you.
yes,
Thank you.
very handsome. He cast a very large shadow, but I think it's great. I mean, I couldn't have picked a better partner, honestly. I mean, he's my husband before he's anything else. So he's the father of our children. We have a very blended family. He still does laundry and does all the things and shows up to baseball games and helps me coach and all of the things. And same with our business, with my business, and he's there. He's washing dishes with me. He's not,
Lots of dishes.
Lots of dishes. Lots of dishes. So, not a lot has changed, honestly. In the very beginning, it was a little nerve-wracking, trying to think to the future of, okay, how is this going to change our life? What is it going to do for our children and our family? But he has this way of, for the most part, cutting it off when he gets home. And when he gets home, and even in our, we meet for lunch all the time. We spend a lot of time together.
You're the real people, right?
Yeah. Yes. Our house is a wreck right now. It's totally fine. My bed's not made. I have dishes in the sink. Totally normal people. My car, we have children, and we go back and forth to games and camps and...
Okay, you explain me your family later.
Okay.
Because I love it.
Yes, I can talk about my
Ok, amigos, le estoy preguntando, Mario tiene una publicidad en los jardines y en casas, y una publicidad muy simple que solamente dice Chavez Shreveport. El apellido de él es latino, al ratito vamos a platicarle sus raíces. Ya nos tradujo Lupita un poquito, y ahora le estoy preguntando a Megan cómo se siente ser la esposa de Mario Chavez, porque ella también es un personaje muy importante, ella es chef. ¿Nos puedes traducir lo que dijo Megan, por favor? Gracias.
Ella está diciendo que primero que nada él es su esposo y que ella lo quiere mucho, lo ama mucho, pero antes que nada él también es una persona común y corriente como cualquier otra, es un padre de familia que llega a la casa y se desconecta de todo lo que hay allá afuera y se encarga de su familia, que son una familia muy apegada, muy unida, que comparten mucho con los niños, que salen mucho a los juegos de los niños, que le ayuda a ella mucho a entrenar, le ayudan las tareas de la casa, que lava muchos trastes, que le ayuda
The dishes.
the dishes, que le
I
ayuda
understand. I know what she's saying.
que le ayuda a hacer a lavar ropa, etcétera. Entonces, sí, puede ser que sean figuras importantes ambos, pero antes que nada son personas y se dedican a su familia.
Okay, Mario, you have a children?
Yes, we have 3 boys.
3 boys.
Yes.
Oh my God, just like me. I have 2 boys, and we say maybe we look in the girl, but not.
She wants a baby girl too. She wants a baby,
Yes.
and I tell her we're gonna have another boy. It'll end up being a boy. Watch.
You see, but these are beautiful, right?
Well, he has these
3 men
eyelashes.
or 3 girls or whatever.
He has these eyelashes and these eyes that we've got to give it to a little girl, you know. But we are getting older, so, you know.
Es que él ya está diciendo que ella le encantaría, tienen 3 hijos,
Sí.
todos varones, ¿verdad? Y ella le encantaría tener una niña. Entonces, él le dice a ella que es imposible, que si vuelven a intentar tener otro hijo, igual va a ser un niño. Y ella dice, pero ¿cómo es posible si tienes estos ojos tan bonitos y estas pestañas
Mi amor.
se las tienes que heredar a una niña?
You're so nice, I love it. Okay, I know you great father, but how old are you, Mario?
42.
42. In 42 years old, you do lot of things.
Yes.
You study. Can you tell me now
Sure.
Let me know what you're doing.
Sure.
Your career, where you study and.
I started out when I was 18 years old, and I went to the Youth Challenge program, and it's a state-funded National Guard. It's like a school. It's an alternative school. Instead of going to high school, you go to this school, and I got my GED from there. And
Okay. Can she explain?
Sure.
Okay.
Dice que todo empezó a la edad de 18 años, empezó a ir al Youth Challenge Program, que es un programa, es una escuela alternativa. En lugar de terminar el bachillerato o la preparatoria como cualquier otro jovencito, es un campamento especial de las Fuerzas Armadas o de la Marina que los entrena al mismo tiempo, y de ahí él sacó su GED.
And you have the uniform. How many years you studying there?
I did. I went there for 1 year, but then I left and I joined the Louisiana National Guard. And when I joined the Louisiana National Guard, I wanted a high-tech job. So I went to the Guard and I learned how to set up satellites. So I set up satellite communication and GPS tracking for the Army. And I did that for 12 years.
Bueno, después de ahí él estuvo ahí 1 año, después de ahí entró a la Guardia Nacional, y ahí aprendió a ser técnico de alta tecnología, de alta punta, y se dedicó por, how many years is it?
12 years.
Por 12 años se dedicó a instalar satélites y GPS para las Fuerzas Armadas.
You have the uniform?
Yes.
In those days?
Yes.
He's handsome with the uniform?
Oh, yeah.
I kept the uniform
He kept the uniform.
just to put it on every now and then for her.
Yeah, right? When you met her, you are with the uniform?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Ready for you, my love. Yeah, you love him for that?
Oh, yeah.
But while I was in the Army, I went to combat. I was in Iraq, and I served. I'm a U.S. veteran now. I got to go over there, but I've got to go all over the world. I've been to Amsterdam, Czechoslovakia, Prague, been to Mexico with the Army doing different missions. So I've learned a lot of things.
Dice que mientras estaba en las Fuerzas Armadas le tocó estar en combate. Él es un veterano de Estados Unidos que participó en la misión de Irak, y que no solo eso, le tocó viajar por todo el mundo. Estuvo en México y estuvo en Ámsterdam y en otros lugares donde él tuvo varias misiones.
Amigos, seguimos como la trayectoria de Mario, lo que ha estudiado y eso, y bueno, pues me encanta porque always I say, I never go to the military school. But in America, like you, citizen, I respect of you because I'm scared. If they say go to the Iraq or go to these places in the war, I'm very scared. But I respect of you.
Thank you. That's one reason why I've noticed I don't get scared at big missions like doing this. I'm not worried. When I've been in combat and you go daily and you get shot at, regular life gets turned down, the volume. You're not scared. What normal people would get scared at, if you've lived through combat, it's not scary anymore.
Dice que él ha aprendido mucho de las misiones que ha tenido en las Fuerzas Armadas porque ve la vida un poquito diferente. Dice que después de haber estado en combate, la vida realmente le bajas un poco el volumen y realmente es muy mínimo lo que pasa cotidianamente en la vida comparado con lo que él vivió en el combate, donde a diario te están disparando. Entonces él ya no le tiene miedo al tipo de misiones que tiene que hacer en la vida diaria porque él ya vivió estos combates.
How many years you be there?
I was in the Middle East for a year.
1 year?
For 1 year, and I lived over in Iraq for a year.
And when you finish, you quit or?
No, I came home and I started a business. And when I was in the Army, I had a secret clearance. A secret clearance because I had to work on the communication equipment where the commanders, the people in charge, would communicate with the Pentagon. So I had to go into the room and set up that equipment through the satellites. So I had to have a secret clearance to be in the room with them. So I learned how to do truncated data, which is encrypted data, which is how I started my company. I have a software company where I set up credit card processing, and I have a background in truncated data because of the Army.
Oh, wow.
Dice que después de que hizo todo este tiempo en el Army, entonces él tiene una compañía de software que se dedica al sistema de tarjetas de crédito. Exacto, y que todo eso lo aprendió en el Army porque después que él regresó, él formó parte de un equipo especial secreto donde él se comunicaba con los comandantes que tenían comunicación directa en el Pentágono con comunicación secreta y directa y muy importante por medio de estos satélites y por eso fue que se dedicó a esto de su compañía.
And while I was setting up the company, after I came back from Iraq, an unfortunate situation occurred where a lot of my buddies that were over in Iraq were getting killed. And because of my buddies being over there fighting, we didn't have the support of the soldiers home to bury them, to do the military honors. So they asked me if I would go and be trained by the guys from Arlington National Cemetery to head up an honor guard division for Northwest Louisiana. So we had to bury the guys. Whenever my buddies would come back home, we would have to put on the uniform and bury them. So while I was building the company, I was also doing that.
Dice que al mismo tiempo que él ya estaba pues prácticamente retirado de las Fuerzas Armadas, le tocó regresar, pero en otro sentido. Cuando él estaba construyendo todavía su compañía, muchos de sus compañeros y amigos se quedaron todavía en combate en Irak y desafortunadamente pues muchos perdieron la vida. Pero por la razón que la mayoría de las tropas estaban allá, no había muchos aquí para poderlos enterrar cuando los traían de regreso. Entonces le pidieron a él que se volviera a poner el uniforme y fuera líder de esta asociación para poder, en Arlington, en Texas, para poder enterrar a estos cuerpos que estaban de regreso. Entonces al mismo tiempo, simultáneamente, mientras él construía su compañía, le tocaba también seguir ayudando.
Ay, you're very nice.
That was a good job. That was the most honorable job. And I did that until the end of my military career. So once I finished my 12 years, it was time to re-enlist. But I couldn't re-enlist because my company had grown so big, I had to stay home and take care of the business and take care of the employees. So I had to make a tough decision. Did I want to go play G.I. Joe or did I want to continue with the company? So I had to continue with the company.
Thank you, because you're working in the restaurant in Mexico.
Yes.
That's how we met.
I met
Very
her
thankful for
because
the
when she opened a business, she needed a credit card machine, so she called me.
Yeah,
So-
you know, it's the life is crazy because
Oh, yeah.
I love the cook, you love the cook, right?
Yes.
Like the numbers or this, like the technology or
Not
the
that
credit
person.
cards machines.
I'm not
I
that
say, Rodrigo, yours.
Absolutely. Hate it. Hate it.
I hate it too.
hate it.
And then just let me cook, please. And you too, right?
I beg to just let me be in the kitchen. I don't care about the numbers.
The
Just
number,
let me
right?
cook.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And then, but you compliment very good, right?
Absolutely.
God's plan is perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Absolutely.
And then actually, you are no more army.
No more army.
Your business is like the technology.
Yes.
How you say?
It's called merchant services. And merchant services.
Son como servicios mercantiles.
Servicios mercantiles. Ya oyeron a Lupita, es las credit cards en los restaurantes y él hace lo...
Sí, como las, ¿cómo le llaman? Las,
Procesamiento de tarjeta de crédito.
Sí, el procesamiento de tarjeta de crédito, pero las terminales para las tarjetas de crédito.
Wow.
And we do some other stuff that most people don't know about. Like we also build websites and we build mobile apps. Mobile applications for your phone, we build that too. So we do software development.
Go ahead and give a shout out to 318 Latino because you built ours too.
Oh yeah, we built the 318 Latino app.
Oh, really?
Yes,
You built mine as
Wow.
well.
I built hers too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You know, I met you like 5 years ago, and not like a friends go to the bar or something. But you know, the Facebook is so great.
Right.
Because
I love it.
you can know all the people.
Yeah.
Where are you? What you doing? Where are you?
I
What
love
you
it.
doing? And I like it because you have to be careful because you are.
Yes.
How you say candidate?
Candidato.
Candidate. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés?
Candidate.
Sí.
Candidate. I'm okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Candidato.
Anything you said sounds beautiful anyways. So,
I love you, baby.
I mean,
But
it sounds great to me.
here's the good thing. You say it that I have to be careful. What I like is we just live our life because we're real people.
Perfect, yes.
Real people.
Real
we
people,
have
yeah.
kids. I've never had to hide my life because you should be who you are. Period. If you can,
Should
if
be
you,
transparent always.
yes.
Uh-huh.
God's always watching. So it doesn't matter that the people are watching. You should have the self-restraint on yourself to live in a manner that pleases God.
Yeah.
Dice que sí, que primero que nada ellos son gente real, gente que le gusta igual, que tienen una familia y que antes que nada ellos están para servir a Dios y que más allá de que la gente vea y aprecie lo que ellos hagan, ellos les importa más que Dios vea lo que ellos hagan y que ellos tengan esa alma pura y que sean reales y transparentes de complacer a Dios.
And mira, el niños are watching también.
Hey, niño, come here. No?
But and you should live your life transparent because your kids are watching too.
Yeah.
Exactly, right?
You have to
You
lead
don't
by
have to do
example.
nothing now because all the children is
They're learning.
smart than us.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
They listen, they say, and they don't care. They say whatever they want.
Yeah.
Okay, Megan, I love. You are chef,
Yes.
right? You're so young. How old are you?
I'm not so young. I'm 32.
32. I'm older than everybody here. I'm 64. And then
Well, you
when
were
I see your
beautiful,
age,
so-
and I say, yeah. I met Megan because they cook. And she participated with Eleazar in the Golden Four, right?
Yes.
And it's very good experience.
Absolutely.
I met her in the event, and I love Mario Chavez because he has a lot of friends with the t-shirt like Megan.
Yes, celebrate, yes.
Yeah, the colors.
Very supportive.
The cabezas,
The big heads.
the big heads,
Yeah.
and the stick.
¿Les dices, Megan, lo que acabas de decir, por favor?
Sí, bueno, te está diciendo que Megan es chef y le preguntó cuántos años tiene. Ella le contesta que ya está muy grande, que tiene 32 años.
Y que yo les dije que 64.
Sí.
Ajá.
Y bueno, la forma en que ustedes se conocieron fue fue por medio de este concurso de
Golden Fork.
Ajá, donde participó su hijo y ella. Y lo que es simpático es que él estaba ahí con todo un montón de gente, multitud de gente con las playeras apoyando a Megan y con los palitos estos con la cara de ella apoyándola.
And how you feeling? Let me ask you. My passion is the cook. What about you? Is your passion?
My passion is to cook. My passion is to be in the kitchen, but not just to cook. I like to teach, and so
Teach.
I love to teach. I love to teach people how to cook, and so because
But
I
you
feel
have some people like teaching the cook.
we have students, and so we have we'll do cooking classes every once in a while, and typically they're kids, and so what's happening is we're having to teach adult kids, college students, to go and be on their own and make certain things.
Cool.
But if it's not being taught in home how to take care of yourself when you leave, it's very important to me, especially for our kids, to know how to fend for yourself in a sense. Eventually you're going to leave from the nest, and you learn how to cook. And
She'll even take them to the grocery store and teach them how to shop, like what to buy, so they're not scared of the ingredients.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then buy certain things, then bring them home and cook with those certain things.
yeah, it's trial and error. I love to figure stuff out. So, if there's something that I don't know how to cook, I'm going to figure it out. I didn't go to culinary school.
Wow.
And so, trial and error is my favorite thing. And if you learn the basics in the kitchen, you can conquer any recipe. And so, I love to cook, but my passion is also teaching, especially our
Estoy
kids.
preguntando a Megan que yo soy muy apasionada en la cocina y como ella es chef, dice que es muy apasionada y...
Pero que a pesar de que es muy apasionada a la cocina, lo que más le apasiona es enseñar a cocinar. Que de vez en cuando tienen ciertas clases para niños que les enseñan a cocinar, pero en donde más se enfoca es estas personas que están listas, los jóvenes que están listos a ir a la universidad y que desafortunadamente por alguna razón u otra no fueron entrenados en su casa con estas bases básicas de cómo vivir por ellos mismos, cómo vivir solos, cómo cocinar. Entonces para ella es muy importante enseñarles eso, y no solo a ellos, sino que en su familia, a sus hijos. Un ejemplo es que se los lleva de compras y les enseña a cómo elegir ciertos ingredientes para los cuales después llevan a casa y los cocinan, que muchas veces su técnica favorita es prueba y error, porque no sabe realmente qué va a cocinar o cómo le va a hacer, pero que de eso se aprende y que eso es lo que enseña a sus hijos.
Yeah, I understand this part.
Yeah, there's you teach somebody how to cook, right? It's and then they can figure it out and figure out different recipes and add things to it, make it their own. But if you're teaching them how to cook healthy things and things that they normally, and so health and fitness is actually another passion of mine, huge, and I don't know how I missed that one, but that was the basis of why I started to cook. I grew up in a very healthy household in a sense where we...
All your life like a healthy girl?
I am. So that's what my business is
I'm jealous.
healthy
Because
meals.
I'm American, Mexican, and I love the tacos. And
I do too.
always I care for myself, right? And I know I have to take the veggies or salad, but between the salad and the tacos,
Balance. It's just a balance.
Yeah,
I
right.
frequent Key very often, and I splurge on tacos because I'm not gonna go there and get a salad. Let's be honest. I want the tacos, and so it keeps me in line most of the time. But I enjoy taking care of myself so I can one keep up with
I can see
him.
it. You're so pretty.
You're so sweet. I gotta keep up with him, and this guy runs 10 miles a day. No big deal.
Oh, really?
I can't run a block.
Because I was in the Army, we had to stay fit. So it's nothing for me to go run 10 miles, like literally 10 miles.
Wild.
That's not an exaggeration.
Wild.
Wow.
Sorry, that's a lot.
Ella le encanta.
Sí, bueno, me quedé plasmada con todo lo que estaban diciendo. Es impresionante su vida, ¿verdad? Eso lo agrego yo. Ella está diciendo que otra de sus pasiones es la vida saludable y la vida fitness, la vida del gimnasio y todo eso. Entonces dice que por la gran parte de su vida, o sea, ella vivió en una casa con su familia donde todo era muy saludable. Entonces para ella no es muy difícil seguir con ese estilo de vida, pero que de vez en cuando tiene que ahí decidir que si quiere unos tacos o quiere una ensalada, especialmente cuando va al restaurante, pues es obvio que va a pedir unos tacos, pero que él siempre trata de mantenerla en línea y decirle, ok, te tienes que mantener aquí, pero dice que para él es muy fácil hablar, porque él se puede correr 10 millas en un día como si fuera nada. Entonces él expresa que para él sí es muy fácil y es como si fuera nada porque en las Fuerzas Armadas él lo tenía que hacer, entonces está acostumbrado a tener.
It's a good compliment.
She's good.
Yeah, she's good.
Okay, we're talking about your family. When I called you for this interview, you told me, I'm sorry because I have picked up my son from the football or something
Yes.
like this?
Yes.
The football,
Baseball.
right?
Baseball.
Baseball. And the next time we canceled some interview because he say, I have to help Megan. And I say,
Oh, no.
oh my God, he's a good man because
So good.
he don't care the candidate or first of all is your family.
My job is my family.
Good.
Your legacy in life is your familia. And that's one thing I love about being Latino. Like when you
Yes.
went to the Golden Fork, the whole family was there to support.
Yeah.
For her, the whole family, and that's friends too. And that's what it's about. The whole reason I'm even running for public office is because of my family. It's not, I don't need a job. I have a company. It should always be family first.
Yeah.
Always.
I like it. I want to know, where are you from?
I'm from San Fernando, California,
San Fernando, California. What about your family, your parents?
Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Yes.
Wow.
So I
What is
have-
the name of your father?
Chavez.
About the name, first name?
Eddie Chavez. Eddie.
Eddie like Eduardo?
Yes. Flores. So Flores
Chavez
was
Flores.
his mother's family was the Flores, so he just took the F, so he's Eddie F. Chavez, because his father is Chavez.
Uh-huh.
And then my mother, her dad is from Mexico too, but her mom is from France. So
Oh.
that's why I look a little lighter, because I have 25% French in me. So makes sense.
Yeah. But you, the color of your eyes is like American. For
Right.
what? No. This guy
for good
For
looks.
this, for
For
this,
good
Oh, yeah,
for
right.
this.
You're right. You have to have another
Right? We have to
Another-
get
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
another son. You don't care if it's
See?
girl or man
No,
or
we
whatever,
don't care.
because
We don't care.
I don't believe your face and your face in the boy or in the girl.
It doesn't even matter.
I don't care. It's your business. But you're so handsome. You're beautiful and you're so handsome. And you live, how long you... ¿Le puedes traducir, por favor?
¿Quiere usted traducir la pregunta y yo traduzco?
Ajá, yo le estaba preguntando a él acerca de sus raíces, de su familia, porque todo el mundo decimos, ¿por qué se apellida Chávez? Entonces, le pregunté acerca de su familia y él nos contestó que su familia...
Él es originario de San Fernando, California, pero sus padres son de la Ciudad de México. Entonces su papá, su nombre es Eddie Chávez, y Flores, lleva el apellido de Flores por parte de la mamá, pero legalmente en su nombre solo se dejó la F para igual llevar el nombre de su mamá. Entonces ahora es Eddie F. Chávez.
Ajá.
Y por parte de su mamá, su papá igual era de México, pero su mamá es francesa. Entonces,
25%.
él lleva 25% de sangre francesa, por eso es que está un poquito más claro y por eso que los ojos.
Que los ojos
claros,
verdes
sí.
y guapo. Ajá.
He's very handsome.
Oh,
You have a dogs too, right?
What's that?
Dogs?
Oh yeah, one dog and a rabbit también.
Rabbit?
A rabbit.
yes.
Un conejo.
Yes,
Yeah.
a rabbit. And when she got him, she said it's gonna be a girl, so we can have a girl. It's a boy
It's
too.
a boy. The dog's a boy. All of our children are boys. I'm not in the word.
Wait, it's a pet rabbit, and he's potty trained, and he just walks around the house. He's got a litter box, and if we're laying there watching TV, he'll jump up on there. It's like a little dog, and I'll pet him. It's the craziest thing.
It's a great pet.
You love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
They are soft.
Yes, but he chews on one more shoe. He's gonna be dinner. I think I'm kidding.
Ellos les estoy preguntando
My
que
son's
más,
looking at
bueno,
me.
más bien les pregunté que si tienen perro, porque pues yo he visto sus fotos y todo, y dicen que hay.
Que sí, que tienen perros y también tienen un conejo como
Sí.
mascota, pero que es un conejo muy entrenado, que él tiene su espacio y anuncia cuando tiene que ir a hacer sus necesidades y todo, pero también cuando ellos están sobre el sofá, se les sube sobre el pecho y como si fuera una mascota, que es la cosa más rara. Y ella dice que le encanta tener ese conejo como mascota, pero que si muerde uno más de sus zapatos, va a ser cena.
Are you vegetarian?
No, not at all.
Thank you, my lord.
Not at all.
I'm sorry for
Did you
that.
see his cake the other day?
Oh, yes.
I made him a
But
60-ounce.
I mean, I respect the vegetarian, the another thing, nothing, the vegan.
Pescatarian, yeah.
Pescatarian.
Let's get to the fish.
Look at this. It's,
Okay.
and Eleazar, my son, he said, let me cook this for the vegetarian people. We have the taco for
Yep.
the vegetarian. And sometimes when he's not here, the vacations, I say, Mother, can you cook something vegetarian? I say, no.
No.
I'm sorry, but no.
Hey, it's okay.
That's awesome.
That's all right.
Got a knife.
Yeah.
But you know, in Mexican, like the nopales is the vegetarian.
Right.
Yeah.
And the nopales, the cactus in Mexico, when my mother and my father, we are too many children, and the nopales you can cut in next to your house in your hometown, and you eat nopales every day, like the beans.
Right.
And then we are vegetarian for a long time, right?
I get it, yeah.
And then thank you for you cook meat.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
¿Traducimos algo de aquí?
Si gusta.
Sí.
Puede ser. Bueno, usted le está preguntando a ella que si es vegetariana y dice que no, que de ninguna manera, que a ella le encanta comer la carne, y entonces él está dando la anécdota que cuando estaban creciendo, ¿verdad? Como eran muchos hijos, que consumían mucho nopal, entonces que por mucho tiempo podrían haber sido considerados como vegetarianos, pero a ellos sí les gusta mucho consumir carne.
Qué rico. How you thinking when you cook? You say, today I cook the meat with green beans and... It's difficult,
It's
right?
just like a feeling, you know. You go to the grocery store,
I know.
and I have my list of the stuff that I buy anyways all the time, and then you know, it's however you're feeling that day, and I'm very in tune with my feelings, I guess, especially in the kitchen, and so but then you also have things that are about to go bad, and so you have to figure out how to give them a purpose, I guess, and so create new things, and the next thing you know, it ends up on the menu. I'm sure you know that. Next thing you know, something is great that you're just kind of playing with, but I've got a couple of rotations that are his favorite, so but yeah, it really all boils down to the spoiled brat right here and whatever
You
he
have
wants.
to help sometimes?
Help her cut and do the dishes.
Yeah,
I need it.
All right.
that's very needed right now. And he, you know, we did Golden Fork. So we did Golden Fork, the dinner this last time. And what I've learned is that you have to figure out each other's love language, right? So you have to know how to, in this new season, life is a little different, especially communication-wise. And so I have to communicate what my needs are. He has to communicate what his needs are and how we can thrive. Because if we're not communicating, especially in the climate that we're in right now, very busy, both of us, you know, there's sometimes a little ripple. And realizing that the calendar can be my best friend, you know, that's his love language, is put it on the calendar. And so I had blocked out a whole day for him to help me with Golden Fork, and that meant so much to me, that there were so many things going on I think he had just announced. And that whole day was to help me out with that event. And
Le estoy preguntando a ella que cómo piensa para hacer un plato o cómo lo va a cocinar por lo del concurso que les digo, pero aparte para enseñar a estos niños y todo, y ella nos respondió
Dice que a veces depende mucho del día, depende mucho de cómo se siente, que ella es muy intuitiva con sus sentimientos y que si hoy se siente como para cocinar cierto platillo lo hace y si no, a veces también le toca decidir en cosas, si tiene ahí en la alacena varias cosas que ya están a punto de expirar o de echarse a perder, pues también les da prioridad y hace lo que puede con lo que tiene. Que después de tanto tener estas ideas y esta mezcla de ideas, eventualmente se hace un platillo que resulta que es favorito para todos y ya es parte del menú de la mesa. Pero que sí tiene varios platillos que le cocina a él, que son sus favoritos, que él le ayuda mucho en la cocina, lo que más le ayuda es en lavar trastes y en picar lo que va a preparar, cortar las verduras y todo eso. Y dice que es que tienen que ellos complementarse y ver una manera de cómo ayudarse uno con otro, porque las dos son personas muy ocupadas, entonces tienen que ver de qué manera ellos sacan este tiempo para poder ser exitosos entre ellos. Entonces una de las formas que él le demuestra amor a ella es dándole tiempo, ayudándola. Entonces en este concurso del Golden Fork, una de las cosas que aprendieron es que sí le lleva a ella mucho tiempo, invertir tiempo en eso, pero él, ella tiene un calendario, entonces él saca un día de su apretada agenda específicamente para ella, para ayudarle en ese día y para ella eso es como que lo más.
Wow.
He did 500 dishes that night.
No, 5 hours.
5 hours.
5 hours of dishes.
That's right, not 500.
5 hours.
But then you ended up washing some of the dishes from the bar as well.
I did.
5 hours of dishes until the water.
And then you have a son, he play baseball?
Right. Our oldest is in the military as well.
The what?
Our oldest son, he's in the Army. He followed in my footsteps, and he was doing satellite communication as well. He was going to Louisiana Tech, and he started getting bad grades, and I told him if he didn't raise his grades, we wouldn't pay for college. I told him he had 1 semester to raise his grades. And then the following week, he called me, and he said, I fixed it. I said, how'd you fix it in a week? He said, I joined the National Guard. I said, you did what? He said, they're going to pay for it now. You don't have to. I said, that wasn't my plan, but his plan was better than my plan because then the next semester came and Uncle Sam paid for it, not me. So
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Not at all.
¿Qué es hijo grande?
Sí, dice que tienen 3 hijos y el hijo grande siguió un poco sus pasos, está ahorita en las Fuerzas Armadas, pero todo fue un poco curioso cómo fue que él eligió esa carrera. Entonces, igual está haciendo lo de comunicaciones y satélites. Su hijo asiste a la Universidad de Louisiana Tech y entonces llevaba un tiempo, un promedio algo malo, y él le dijo, tienes un semestre para levantar tu promedio o ya no te vamos a pagar la colegiatura. Entonces en una semana después le llama el hijo y le dice, papá, ya lo resolví. Y él dijo, ¿cómo lo resolviste tan pronto en una semana? Me acabo de enlistar en la Guardia Nacional. Y él dijo, bueno, eso no era el plan. Y dijo, sí, pero ya no tienes que pagar tú por nada, lo van a pagar ellos. Y que al final resultó ser un poco inteligente más que él, porque sí, al próximo año pagó el tío Sam. Los impuestos pagaron su carrera y no él.
It's so difficult. We have children, right? Because they thinking we give it to them the best education, the best school, and finally they say, okay, I don't like this one, and bye bye. Or they go to another place and they don't care. But if we give it to them the best thing, the education, the helping to the house,
Guidance, yeah.
they are very good children.
Yes.
Or not.
It will
And
be.
you can do don't say nothing,
Yeah.
because our responsibility is that, and they decide whatever they want.
You just build the foundation and let them go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about your second boy?
So he just got accepted into Bird. He was at Cattle Middle Magnet.
How is he?
He's 14.
14.
So and the cool thing is, my oldest son that was in the Army, he also was the mascot. He was the yellow jacket for Bird for the high school. He was the guy that would run around in the yellow jacket
Doing
costume like the
backflips
bumblebee.
everywhere. Yeah.
And so our middle son now gets to go to the same school that our oldest son graduated from. So that's exciting.
Su segundo hijo tiene 14 años y acaba de ser aceptado en el colegio de Bird, que es una preparatoria en Shreveport. Y la cosa curiosa es que su primer hijo era la mascota en esa escuela. Todas las escuelas aquí en Estados Unidos tienen una mascota del equipo de la escuela. Y su hijo era la mascota de la escuela de Bird. dice que lo recuerdan haciendo maromas y tanto teatro con la botarga, sí, ajá, exacto. Entonces dice que eso es curioso, que ahora su hijo, el del medio, también sigue esos pasos de ir a la misma escuela que pues.
You have to do the video about the family, right?
Yes.
How grow the children and how you feeling with 3 children?
Oh, I love it. I have always wanted a big family, and so I was raised by my grandparents. And so even though I had 5 siblings, I was just raised by grandparents. And so it's nice. It's something that I think I've always dreamed of, having this big, massive family. And so I'm married into a Mexican family, which is like full of color, excitement, food. And
your parents, your family speak Spanish, some of them?
Oh, yes.
All of them?
My parents do, yes. They do. But none of the kids, they wanted to talk to each other, and they didn't want the kids to know what they were saying. So they would speak to each other in Spanish and not the kids. So all the kids don't know Spanish. I was like, thanks a lot, guys.
It's difficult when you born in America. You don't care if the parents is French or Mexican or wherever. You growing in America,
right?
And the language is
Right.
English, right?
Yes.
It's like me.
Right.
And Mexico is my country, and wherever I say, I'm Mexican.
Yes.
You know, and sometimes it's like my accent is like in the school they say. Yellow. No, it's not yellow. It's like a yellow. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
So that was like me trying to learn Spanish. It's just
yeah,
couldn't get it.
And what you like in your life the best? ¿Qué es lo que más le gusta hacer a Mario?
What do you like to do? And what's the one of the things that you'd like to do more?
So it's definitely, because being Latino, I love hanging out with family. I do. Whenever we have a dinner, it's not just like the 5 of us, the 6 of us. It's like the 25 of us every single time.
And then whoever else shows up.
We have a lot of people that come by, and I like that. So I like living in Shreveport because we have a big food culture here. You could get food from all over the world right here. We have a lot of culture. So I like to go and live life. A lot of people, they want to buy stuff and they spend their money on stuff, but I would rather experiences, stuff you can't take with you. So you might as well go live your life and enjoy it.
Dice que viniendo de una familia latina, lo que más le gusta es compartir tiempo con su familia, que no solamente los 5 o 6 que son ellos como familia, pero sino los 25 que son todos los hispanos y los que vienen acompañados de la misma familia de hispanos. Que le encanta vivir aquí en Shreveport, que en Shreveport tenemos una diversidad cultural gastronómica muy, muy buena, que se puede comer comida de todas partes del mundo, y que él le gusta mucho eso, pero que más que nada le gusta vivir la vida. Que mucha gente le gusta gastar su dinero en cosas materiales, pero que a él le gusta vivir la vida y tener esas experiencias, que es lo único que te llevas.
Es lo único que te llevas. Megan, the same question. ¿Qué es lo que más te gusta en esta vida o hacer?
Same question. What do you like to do the most in this life?
So, I mean,
I love you.
Same.
This man.
Yes, the same. But he'll invite everybody to the house, and I'm like, okay, how many people are going to show up? And so you just prepare for 100. That's just the norm.
Serious.
And so seriously, and so, but I love to travel, and so, and just like what he was saying, like these tangible things. We don't really do gifts for our kids. We do some things every once in a while, like Christmas and birthday, but the everyday thing, going and buying, picking out a gift, we don't do that. We take them places. We want them to experience things. We want them to do things and see different cultures, and just, get to see other things. And I mean, the cool thing is even though I've lived here a majority of my life, I lived in San Antonio for a little while when I was younger, but you go elsewhere and you come back home, and then you're appreciative of where you come from.
Are you model too, right? Model?
Oh, model.
Model. You see my Spanish?
I thought you said
see my
mother. I'm a
English?
mother. Yeah, I'm a
No,
mom.
no, no.
Model. I mean,
She's done some modeling.
yeah, I guess.
I can see you.
She's my favorite model. She's my favorite model.
You better,
Yeah, right? I
you
know.
better say that.
Yeah, I can see in Facebook the pink dress.
Yes.
And I
Oh,
say,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun, you know. I like fashion and stuff, but you know,
Are you the coach to the baseball team?
She's the coach. She's the baseball coach.
yeah,
Baseball.
baseball. Well,
The children or the big guys?
kids. So our youngest, the shy one over there, our youngest plays baseball, and we'll do a competitive league this coming up fall. But you know, I like it. It was something that I didn't think that I don't know much about baseball, you know, but he loves it. So you kind of figure it out, and you know, you can't do any harm, right? So step up to the plate and do it.
Wow.
So, but it ended up being fun. And so, you know, of course he'd come out and help and try to throw a couple of balls, and it's coach pitch. So the coach has to throw the ball. And it seems easy in theory when you're by yourself with all the kids. And then you have the parents. And then you're hitting the kids with the ball because you're not throwing the right ball. And then something that you could do with just kids around, now you have their parents' eyes on you. And it's their fate of whether or not they're going to strike out. So, you know, then I called in a dad, some other dad, like, hey, you look like you play baseball, come throw these balls. So, yeah, coach a little bit. I will probably not coach. I'm going to let somebody else coach from now on. I'll be there though.
¿Qué le gusta hacer a ella? ¿Qué es lo que más le gusta hacer a
Dice
ella?
que al igual que él, le gusta mucho viajar, y le gusta mucho también tener estas experiencias de vida que a sus hijos ella los cría de una forma que no es tanto como la forma de darles regalos y premiarlos al día por cosas que no, que a ella le gusta llevarlos a lugares que conozcan, que tengan la experiencia y que también ellos estén expuestos a otras culturas. Dice que de esa forma aprecias lo que tienes en casa, porque ella vivió en San Antonio un tiempo, entonces cuando ella va para allá o viaja y regresa otra vez a Shreveport, se da cuenta de lo afortunada que es y de las cosas que ella tiene. Entonces, eso es lo que le gusta hacer. Y dice que igual fue modelo o es modelo, pero que ahora es entrenadora del equipo de béisbol de su hijo, que no sabe realmente cómo terminó haciendo eso, pero que le terminó gustando y ahora se están preparando para una liga, para competir en una liga aquí en Shreveport. Y dice que la primera vez que ella tuvo que fichar una de las pelotas, que le andaba golpeando a todos los niños porque andaba pichando con la pelota equivocada, pero que al principio era fácil y era divertido porque solo eran los niños, pero eventualmente ella acaparaba las miradas de los padres, o sea, tenía esta como... sí, esta... Entonces, eventualmente ella dijo, hey, eligió uno de los papás que estaban en las gradas y dijo, tú te ves como que sabes jugar béisbol, ¿por qué no me ayudas a entrenar a estos niños? Y ahora es lo que hace, se la pasa entrenando a los niños, pero que yo creo que eventualmente ya no lo va a hacer por mucho tiempo.
Okay, yeah, we finished with this interview. When I'm thinking about it, I say, I don't know what I asked to them or blah, blah, blah. But you're very nice, and you, maybe you coming with the, ¿cómo se llama traje?
Tuxedo.
Sure.
Maybe you coming for that, or you with the black
Oh, yeah.
dress, but like this is like a perfect. Take it easy, everybody.
Yeah. Well, this is a lot.
Yeah. I'm never nervous with nobody, but this time I say, because Vita and Brian, they love you.
They're great.
And
They're great.
you are the candidate, you are public person, and everybody's like, are you sure you can interview with Mario? I say, yes, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Chavez is Mexican, Megan is very nice, and just talking about the family, like your real life. Thank you so much for coming.
No, thank you. And never
love
feel
you so
nervous.
much.
Never,
No,
ever.
I had some people that asked us that broken egg, and they said, you know, we always see you guys out in public. How come we don't see other public officials in public? And I told them, I don't know. Ask them. This is our home. We're going to come hang out with everybody. This is our home. So I enjoy it. Thank you.
Yes, thank
Dice
you.
que ellos otra vez vuelven a repetir que son gente real y que nunca se sienta nerviosa acercándose a ellos o preguntándoles algo porque ellos son así, ellos son, cuando a veces que van a ciertos restaurantes y la gente se les acerca y les dice, ¿por qué ustedes siempre están en público? ¿Por qué no como otros servidores públicos que tal vez no salen de sus casas o tienen seguridad privada y todo eso? Y dicen, no, porque esto somos nosotros, esta es nuestra ciudad y esto es lo que somos nosotros, así nos gusta compartir con la gente.
I love this interview. Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you.
I'm putting Facebook like a shadow a lot of times. I'm with them.
Yes.
You are very nice. I love your what you're thinking about the family. It's
Thank you.
so great. It's not necessarily like a Mexican, but you with Megan, you are a very good team with your children and with the el conejo, ¿cómo se dice?
Oh, el rabbit.
The rabbit. It's part of the family
My
because you
goodness.
say we are six.
Well, we have to actually go buy another one because they apparently are supposed to be like paired.
They need a buddy. He needs a buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the animals, right? All the people.
Well, you know, during 2020, we since there was no people and no things, I have a very obsessive personality in a sense. So if I don't have the restaurant, if I'm not cooking for other people, I've got to clean my floors. I've got to coach baseball. I've got to find things to do to put my energy in. And I just knew I was about to have a farm.
I like it because you're so young and you have too many responsibilities, like a wife to them or children, so the rabbit or cook or...
Yeah, but in my life, I'm used to this. I'm used to this life. So.
This is my rabbit.
Oh my God.
Oh, no, it's 100%
I'm watching TV and he's messing with me in my face. I'm like, get away from me.
My God is so big.
He's a big guy. He's a big guy.
Ok, amigos, pues tenemos que terminar el programa, ni modo. Espero les haya gustado esta forma de entrevistar. Yo un poco mal el inglés, pero ellos me entendieron muy bien. Gracias, Lupita, porque nos hizo el favor. Como en la ONU, oye, tú traduciendo a la vez y todo, te admiro y me encantas. Thank you for answering all my stupid questions.
No, they're great.
The simple questions.
They're great.
Because you're so great. And I wish the best for you.
Thank you so much.
The best for you. And I'll see you in the restaurants.
I'll see you there.
We'll see you every
in
Tuesday.
the fork, in the Golden Fork, or in
Yes.
the, you candidate for the mayor.
In life. We'll
In
just
life.
put it in life.
Hey, can you say mayor? Are you good?
Mayor's good.
Mayor is good.
It sounds great.
Perfecto. Es perfecto.
Dilo en inglés. You say in English mayor?
Mayor.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the
it's
right word.
Sí, people, I'm sorry. ¿Ya vieron? Ok. Porque me llamo Lido, muchas gracias. Esta fue una entrevista increíble. Y pues así vamos a seguir repitiéndolo siempre. Y bueno, foto con ellos, por favor, qué honor.